Well, the Bermuda Gates will be hosting a tournament of a different flavor of such, Martini, Bacardi. You're looking to emphasize on players, but senior players as well. What would you like to see come September 2nd in the lineup?
Well, you're quite right. The older players, and there are quite a lot of them who are very good tennis players in Bermuda, but who don't come out very often, not even for a Bacardi or a Martini. But we want to get them out because we know they're there. Many of them play maybe once a week, and I'm going to try and put the full court press on them with David's help to make sure that they do come out and support the event and have a good time at the same time, because it is very much of a social angle also at the senior level, unlike at the other end of the spectrum, where people are very much more competitive and also not so interested perhaps in some of the after events.
Now, there's always been a senior tournament held here at Bermuda Gates, and it's always well attended, but one of the things, you see the game develop at the pace that the seniors play, which for me is very interesting. But it's interesting how the matchups go, where the ages, how you work the ages through. Take us through some of those categories of the ages, which you could have men, senior women, and then of course that, 100?
Well, yes, it's the 55 and older that you're talking about, the super seniors.
Right.
Of course, none of us admit to being in the super seniors. At the very senior level, the super senior level, it's very much of a fun thing. And what I always like very much is I always meet people I haven't seen for perhaps even 12 months, who I used to see playing or play in some of the inter-club matches, and they get together and are competitive, but at the same time will have a very good time. Now below that, obviously, we have the over 40s, and the over 40s are still more competitive. I guess maybe they're more agile. Those are the guys that will pair up for the doubles, for example, with the intent to win. And they're good players, and they'll give some of the top players even a little bit of a stretch sometimes. Maybe not the very top ones like David or Gavin, but they do give them a push. So those are there, and also we should mention that obviously we want the ladies also to be there as well. They're very supportive. What do they say? Behind every successful man is a successful woman, and whether that applies to tennis, I'm not quite sure. David's probably better to answer that one, but we want both.
Well, David, the tournament starts at 18 and over because of the value of the sponsorship, but must be difficult for you playing, helping to arrange and all that. How do you stay focused on, and obviously you want to get as many of the top players involved as well?
By all means. I mean, at the end of the day, the more people that you have pushing each other, it's only going to benefit tennis in general. And we see this as another great opportunity, another tournament on the calendar for people to come out and push themselves to get more ranking points to be of that national sort of level in Bermuda.
Now, you're knocking on the door for number one. This is obviously a start to the season for you guys. How important is it for you to come out on the right end of winning a tournament?
Well, you always want to put your best foot forward. At the end of the day, it's been a long summer from a lot of different angles, and I know everyone's feeling it. I'm hopeful that everyone can come out and participate. And if I can be at the top of the mound on September 9th, then I'm all the better for it.
All right. Is there a ladies' field as well in the Open?
Most certainly. So we have singles, doubles, and mixed doubles in the Open category. And we're looking for everyone to come out, participate. The sponsors have been gracious enough to have a few cocktail receptions. So even if you're just a familial member, a friend of someone that's in the tournament, we're encouraging everyone to come out and take part.
You want to add something else?
Yeah, I think one other thing that perhaps sometimes puts people off with tournaments is that they have to be over quite a long period, over a whole week. And one of the themes that we're very much aware of is that we have to be flexible with some of the timings. So my message to those of you out there that think a week is too long to put aside, I quite agree with you, but we will be flexible. We will try and find the right time for you to play and come and enjoy the Martini Bacardi tournament.